Thanks so much for joining us today on one of our 14 affiliate stations. We're brought to you proudly each and every day by D&D Farm and Ranch. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at grains courtesy of John Tuggle, Tuggle and Company, Corpus. Corn futures traded down as much as 7 cents for a time yesterday, but rallied into the close 1 to 2 cents higher in the old crop and a nickel higher in the new. Soybeans were down as much as 27 also, but closed down 17 as the market now seems more concerned about the record crops in Brazil than a crop loss in Argentina. News of several new sales of Brazilian soybeans to China for March and April shipment added to the negative pressure. Another potential long-term positive for corn values is the announcement that the United Airlines is teaming up with corn ethanol producer Green Plains to produce green jet fuel, with the airliner's goal to reach zero emissions by 2050. Local cash trading is non-existent. Corpus Christi's public elevator and ADM is open for Milo trucks this week, 8 to 10:45. Cargill, Houston, also open Tuesday and Thursday, 7 to noon. For help marketing your grains, it's 800-2-TUGGLE, Tuggle and Company, Corpus. We're on the line with Joshua Garcia at Karnes City Auction, LLC. Joshua, we are going to have a sale this week, and you've got a herd sellout.
Yes, sir, Mr. Larry. We are going to have a sale. I know the weather, it's only Wednesday, but the weather is looking a little bit rough, but it's supposed to clear out by Friday. Hopefully be a little warmer Saturday. So we are still planning on having a sale. As of now, we already got 40 head under the barn, and we got another little herd sellout coming. It's going to be 20 Brangus Angus Cross County cows. There'll be second and third calf cows, 12 calves on the ground. Some of the calves may be a little big, so might be medium bred on them, but any of the bred ones will be bred to a registered Brangus bull. They are nice, and they're pretty fancy. They need to go home with somebody after all this moisture we've received.
Good deal, and we will talk with you about the sale on our Friday show. So in the meantime, Joshua Garcia, tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
Yes, sir. If you would like to drop off some cattle Thursday or something like that, just give us a call and we can get you unloaded. And we are accepting cattle Friday, 8 in the morning to 9 o'clock at night, and then Saturday 7:30 to 12, or a little after during the sale. So if you need to reach me, catch me at my mobile at 361-649-4578, or you can catch me at the cell barn phone at 830-780-3382.
Thank you, son. We'll talk to you later.
Thank you, Mr. Larry.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, it's time to take a look at meat moves from yesterday. We'll begin on the hog side of the equation. National pork carcass cutout value looks like it was $78.95, up 130 in the afternoon report. Federal slaughter 1.448 million head for the week through Wednesday. That's about 15,000 head below last week's pace, and it's 67,000 head above the same week last year. Wholesale box prices for Wednesday afternoon, 102 in the choice. That's weaker, 14 cents weaker for the select. Looks like the choice select spreads now $12.29. Federal slaughter 375,000 head for the week through Wednesday. That's down 3,000 from last week's pace, but it remains 13,000 head above the same week last year. Looks like USDA saw no cash trade for the week through Wednesday. The semi-annual cattle inventory counted 89.274 million head as of January 1. Neighbor, there's your meat moves for yesterday.
Wholesale Steel, family owned and operated since 1976. Has heavy-duty panels, the first and only panels on the market with a lifetime warranty against damage from your animals. Wholesale Steel, with 2 locations to serve you in San Antonio and Hearn. Financing available, and we wholesale to the public. Visit our website at wholesalesteelsa.com or call 210-624-2000 for Wholesale Steel.
I'm on the line with Ken Jordan. Ken, y'all made a decision about the Thursday sale in San Saba?
You bet we did, and we decided to not go forward with our sale this week just because of the inclement weather we have throughout the area. Been pretty well below freeze in this area since Sunday, and they're forecasting finally get above freeze maybe 10 or 11 o'clock Thursday. Today we've had in different areas a lot of some moisture and ice on the roads, bridges, everything. So we made that decision, and going forward with that, we were going to have that big stocker feeder sale this week, and Monday we went on and changed that to next Thursday. That'll be on February the 9th. We've got about 12 or 1,300 head. We had consigned that to Larry, a lot of good wean cattle, a lot of yearling cattle, several large strings that will be here. So they'll move that over to next week. Also, we have next week we're looking forward to at San Saba. We'll start at 10 o'clock. We got our annual February bull sale featuring the Martin Breeding Ranch Brangus bulls. We got those. And then real choice set of STS Ranger registered Angus bulls, Strand Smith, and also them about 30 of those will be offered. We got numerous other bulls that'll be coming too that'll be offered to really add pounds to your herd. If you want to go look at that, we got a lot of EPDs and all that information up, plus all the kids we know coming for next week, Larry. That's already up on our website. That's at jordancattle.com.
All right. And the telephone number?
Is area code 325-372-5159, Larry.
We appreciate it, and we'll talk with you before the sale Monday evening in Mason.
You bet, Larry. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
MG Building Materials, 5 retail locations all over South and Central Texas from the Hill Country to the Gulf Coast. Perfect if you're a contractor or a homeowner. The smallest home improvement job to the largest commercial project, MG's positioned to help everyone. MGBuildingMaterials.com. San Antonio, Corpus, Pleasanton, Kerrville, and Uvalde. Always on the web, MGBuildingMaterials.com. MG's 5 retail centers there to help you at MGBuildingMaterials.com.
We are on the line with Cousin Brian Litzman from Sakine Cattle Company. Cousin Brian, how'd the sales go?
Sale was real light, Larry. Ended up with 201 head of cattle, and, that was enough for the weather that we had around here. Just kind of a miserable day in South Central Texas on those number 1 steers, top end 202. On the 2 to 3 weights, 202. I'm just going to give the top end because, there was really not enough to test the market. Top end of the 3 to 4 weights, $1.90. 4 to 5 weights, $1.84. 5 to 6 weights, $1.81. 6 to 7 weights, $1.55. And 7 to 8 weight steers, $1.33. And then top end of the heifers, 2 to 3 weights, $1.45. 3 to 4 weights, $1.63. 4 to 5 weights, $1.64. 5 to 6 weights, $1.48. And 6 to 7 weights, $1.42. On those cow end, top end of the utility cows, 75 cents. Cutters and canners, they ran from 50 to 65. So, the cow market was a little better. Didn't have any bulls. So, it was just, like I said, it's one of them weather market sales where, and it's a tick cheaper. The northern buying companies, they were shut down due to the ice. So, but we got along real good.
Good. Sheep and goats?
Sheep and goats, those good nannies up to 190. Those top end of the kids, about 325. But, we even I talked to one of the buyers today. He's like, we need them 40 to 50 pounders, and there's none out there. All these kids are weighing, 70 plus right now. And
right.
People, they grew them, and they're still bringing lots of dollars, but, it just doesn't sound like a lot when you put them on the radio.
Right.
And on those Dorper U's, top end 180, and same thing on the lambs up to 320. And, they just need them 40 to 50 pounders.
Yeah, got to fit the package. Well,
yep, got to fit the package.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you for next week, Brian.
You can give us a call at 830-379-9955, or you can give me a call on my cell phone at 830-305-0652.
All right, we'll talk to you next week. Thank you so much.
All right, you stay warm, Cousin Larry.
I'll do my best. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I'm down on the farm's Larry Marble here at the kitchen table with my friend R.D. from D&D Farm and Ranch. R.D., I need a squeeze chute, and I understand you can hook me up.
We've had too many squeeze chutes on the lot right now, and we're running out of place to store them. So we're marking them down for any listener who mentions this ad can save up to $1,000 off any chutes in stock while supplies last. The brands we're currently stocking are WW, Preefert, Carter, and our own D&D Maverick chute.
Give us a telephone number to get a hold of you, R.D.
Telephone number out here is 830-379-7340. My personal extension you can reach me at is 161. We'll make sure to get you taken care of on these.
We're on the line with Jim Wheeler, Atascosa Livestock, Pleasanton, Texas. Jim, how did your sale go?
I ended up with 218 head there Tuesday. Weather Monday, Tuesday, and today too, about mid-30s and mist and rain. It's been really nasty.
It has been up here too. Walk the pens with us.
All right, 85 steers, 54 heifers, 71 cows, and 6 bulls. Steer side, 2 to 3 weights, $1.50 to $1.90. Heifers were $1.50 to $1.75. 3 to 4 weight steers, $1.65 to $2. Heifers were $1.45 to $1.70. 4 to 5 weight steers, $1.60 to $1.90. Heifers were $1.35 to $1.63. 5 to 6 weight steers, $1.45 to $1.75. Heifers were $1.30 to $1.60. 6 7 weight steers, $1.35 to $1.65. Heifers were $1.20 to $1.45. 7 to 8 weight steers, $1.20 to $1.46. Heifers were $1.10 to $1.30. 8 to 9 weight steers $1.05 to $1.35, and the heifers were $1 to $1.20 there Tuesday.
What do they have on cows?
176. Best packer cow brought 95 and a half. Best bull brought $1.07. Red cows sold anywhere from 600 to 1300, and we kept some pairs together. They brought from 1475 to 1650.
Are you aware of anything that'll be here this next Tuesday?
Oh yeah, there'll be some more coming in. I think the weather is supposed to be a little better next Tuesday, like 70 degrees.
Right.
And we should end up with 400 to 500 next Tuesday.
All right. Well, we'll be looking for it, and we'll talk to you Monday evening. Tell everybody how to contact you, Jim Wheeler.
Reach us at 830-569-2516.
We appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Neighbor, this portion of Down on the Farm brought to you by PMI Kerrville, 103 Lafayette, 830-367-7473. PMI, pipe, steel, and fencing. Pipe, valves, or fittings, plates, sheet, channel, beam, culverts, purlins, fencing, and supplies. They now stock new pipe and casings. Find them again. PMI Kerrville, 103 Lafayette, 830-367-7473. We're on the line with Klein Spear, Southwest Livestock Exchange Uvalde. Klein, let's go over the sheep and goat sale. How'd they sell?
Well, Larry, we had just over 300 head. Pretty steady, just a hair cheaper in a few spots, which is pretty good considering the weather conditions around everywhere. Heavy lambs, $1.30 to $2.10. Those light lambs, $2.10 to $3.20. Fat ewes, $60 to $1.15, and those packer ewes, $40 to $75. Packer nannies, $85 to $1.30. Fat Spanish nannies, $1 to $1.45, and those stocker nannies, $1.60 up to about $2.10 on them. Those good cabritos, $2.50 to $3.70, and those lightweights were $2 to $3.80, and the billies yesterday, I'd say $1.65 to about $2.10 yesterday, but overall, kind of pretty similar to what we've been seeing.
Good. Now, cattle sale, how's it going to shape up?
We got about 100 or so head here. We got a few guys. We know we're going to bring a few cattle in the morning. Just kind of with the weather conditions around everywhere, probably going to be pretty light this week. But buyers say they're coming. So if anybody's got any tomorrow, bring them on, and we'll get them marketed the best we can tomorrow and get them pushed out there.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Klein Spear.
Call us the office, 830-278-5621, or my cell phone, 830-591-3241.
We appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Larry.
Over this portion of Down on the Farm brought to you by PMI, Pipe, Steel, and Fencing, PipeMovers.com, the Laredo store. Call Gabriel, 956-727-7473. We're on the line with Chris Carter, Karnes County Livestock down Kennedy Way. Chris, we always begin by thanking the folks that do business with us.
Yes, sir, we do. Sure do, Larry. We want to thank everybody for your consignments. Last week we had a run of 679 head of cattle. The market was a touch softer, but still pretty good on the prices.
Now, speaking of last week's run, we're not going to have a run this week, aren't we?
No, sir. Due to the extreme weather, we had to cancel. Some of the buyers were going to be out, being freezing up north. Going to be hard to get the cattle out, so we had to cancel this week. But we will be back next week.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you if they need you in between times.
For any questions, please call Wet and Rouse at 361-542-0810 or myself at 210-286-5345.
All right, we appreciate you, and we'll talk with you next week.
Yes, sir. Take care.
I'm Larry Marble, and I'm on the line with Aaron Lee from Homestead and Ranch Real Estate. Aaron, why do we need a realtor that specializes in farms, ranches, and vacant land?
Well, Larry, large acreage and vacant land transactions are not the same as residential transactions. There are aspects to negotiations, restrictions, utilities, contracts, marketing, title work, and much more that require expert guidance, something you'll get from a Homestead and Ranch Real Estate agent.
How is it different with y'all?
The agents with Homestead and Ranch Real Estate are rural home and land specialists. Through our continued market research, experience, and our classic approach to customer service, we keep up with prices in an ever-changing market.
How can we get a hold of you?
Well, y'all can reach me directly at 214-985-9862, and I give you my word, I'll call you back. Or you can visit us at www.homesteadandranch.com.
Aaron, thanks for being on Down on the Farm.
Thank you, sir.
Neighbor, let's take a long look at the grains courtesy of John Tuggle & Company. Corpus Milo through Corpus in February, March plus 90, $13.77. Houston, $13.77. Progresso, March plus $1, $13.95. Yellow corn to Corpus in February, March plus $2.20, $9.01. We'll call Progresso the same. Hard red winter wheat to Houston, Feb March delivery, March plus $1.30, $10.14 and a quarter. And number one beans to Houston, Feb March delivery, March less 30, $14.90 and a quarter. Texas cotton, 352 bale of East Texas, Oklahoma, 4,190 bales of West Texas. Prices average from 82.36 to 83.86. That made the average across that whole load 83.11. Neighbor, that's it for the best darn farm show in Texas. No brag, just fact, all because you're the best darn farm show listener. But you knew that, didn't you? Because you're listening to Down on the Farm Radio. Heard every day on 14 affiliate stations and our website, downonthefarmradio.com. But you knew that, didn't you, neighbor?